Prime Minister Holness sues PNP, 18-year-old charged with murder, shootout at Constant Spring Tax Office, Trinidad and Tobago Health Minister robbed by gunmen while Jamaica College and Excelsior draw in Manning Cup. This is Undiluted News, Mikey Bones reporting. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has instructed his attorneys to initiate legal action against senior members of the People's National Party over comments about when he became aware of the Integrity Commission's probe into his finances. He said the PNP made several false and defamatory statements about when he became aware of an Integrity Commission probe concerning illicit enrichment. A statement from the Prime Minister's camp described the statement made during a press conference earlier yesterday as defamatory and false. Senator Abka Fitz-Henley, a member of the Jamaica Labour Party's Communications Task Force, confirmed the instructions issued to the Prime Minister's legal team. He added that the Prime Minister and JLP leader takes his reputation very seriously and will not allow members of the PNP to attempt to use false and malicious statements to malign his character in their desperate bid for political power. Henlin Gibson Henlin, the law firm representing Mr. Holness, stated that none of the correspondence from the Integrity Commission to the Prime Minister and the firm referenced the words illicit enrichment. Meanwhile, although the Prime Minister said he works hard for his money, the Financial Investigation Division said it will be undertaking a comprehensive analysis of the Integrity Commission's investigation report. In a release yesterday, the FID said it will be seeking to determine what, if any, specific areas may be probed in keeping with its mandate. The Integrity Commission has said it has referred the report to the FID, and the Prime Minister's statutory declarations will not be certified until the probe is completed. Well, the man in the street is still asking where the Prime Minister gets so much money, and many now calling for him to step down. Meanwhile, the Constant Spring Tax Office in St. Andrew had to shut down yesterday following a shootout in the parking lot of the facility. Preliminary reports are that there was an attempted robbery of an elderly couple by two men traveling on a motorcycle. One was armed with a gun. The would-be robbers reportedly fled after they were challenged by a plainclothes police officer. The shooting also forced the closure of the nearby post office. And you can see the shotters them not take no chance with the officer duck and shoot. Them know them can't compete with the police, so them run for them life. The sentencing hearing for Portland's businessman Everton Beaches Stout MacDonald, who was convicted for the contract killing of his wife Tonya, has again been postponed. The matter is now set for September 26. MacDonald and his co-convict Oscar Barnes appeared before the Home Circuit Court yesterday morning, and the matter was adjourned after the court was told that the presiding judge, Justice Chester Stamp, was unavailable. A 7-member jury on March 6 found MacDonald and Barnes guilty of murder and conspiracy to commit murder after his wife was executed. Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Wayne Joseph, who leads the Criminal Investigation Branch, says operations will continue in Area 1 to combat crime. The area covers Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. He says people involved in serious offenses are being targeted, and he's urging gunmen not to engage the police in shootout as the police is well trained and will take them out. Here is Superintendent Wayne Joseph.
I want to take this opportunity to advise or warn persons who might want to harbor criminals on their premises that it is an offense that you can be charged for. I also want to encourage the persons who are wanted to hand themselves into the police. And if the police comes to arrest you, do not resist. Do not challenge the police, because if you challenge the police, we cannot guarantee your safety.
Superintendent Wayne Joseph, he's saying that the police are well trained and the gunmen cannot compete. An 18-year-old has been charged with murder after he allegedly shot and killed a man on Sunday, August 25th. Charges Alonzo Roten, otherwise called Little King, a molder of Fairview Avenue in Kingston. Roten is charged with the murder of 28-year-old Siobhan Guthrie, otherwise called Brady, of Mary Drive, also in the parish. And he is also charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized ammunition, and using a prohibited weapon to commit an offense. Reports are that about 10:45 p.m. Guthrie was walking along the roadway when he was reportedly pounced upon by Roden, who was armed with a handgun, and it's alleged that Roden opened gunfire, hitting Guthrie multiple times. The police were alerted, and on arrival, Guthrie was transported to hospital where he was confirmed dead. 52-year-old Florence Castley, a customer service representative of Linford Housing Scheme in Golden Grove in St. Anne, has been charged with embezzlement in relation to incidents in Claremont St. Anne, including on Monday, January 1st of this year. According to reports from the St. Anne's police, Cassidy was a cashier at an establishment in the area, and her task was to collect bill payments from customers, process the transaction, and then issue a receipt for the payments. However, she allegedly sometimes waited until the customers had left the establishment, then used her supervisor login to void the same customer's transaction and then keep the money for herself. The complainant in the case, acting on information from concerned customers, conducted an investigation and discovered that Cassidy had allegedly embezzled over $3.38 million over a period of time. A report was then made to the police after she failed to hand over the money, and she was taken into police custody. Over in Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago Health Minister Terence Dayal Singh has confirmed that he was robbed by two gunmen on Tuesday in his constituency in the Twin Island Republic. In a video posted on social media, Dayal Singh said that he was in his constituency sitting near a church 5 o'clock in the hot sun with a constituent when two fellas walk up and put a gun to his head and rob him of his bracelet, which is a traditional Indian-style gold bracelet. Dayal Singh, who appeared unharmed, was also heard telling someone on the phone, "I'm just letting you know where crime has reached in Trinidad." On to Sports Manning Cup. In Zone E, Wolmer's made 3 wins in a row to lead Zone E with 9 points after beating St. Mary's College 8-0. The St. Jago Tivoli game is still showing a 1-0 lead for Jago, but it does not show a full-time score, so that is not officially with that 1-0. In Zone F, after being beaten 11-0 on Saturday, Ascot won their second game, beating a winless Pembroke Hall 1-0. They now move into second place behind Jamaica College with 6 points. And in the big matchup in that same Zone F yesterday, Jamaica College and Excelsior played to a 2-2 draw. Jamaica College now lead the zone with 7 points. Excelsior with 4 is in third. And there will be no Manning Cup game scheduled for today, but the Casa Cup meanwhile took a break yesterday, will have 9 games today. Meanwhile, top shotter Glenmore, who have already won 4 games in a row and has already scored 35 goals with none against, will face Foga Road, who have won 2 of their 4 games. And if you missed the news on this radio, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.